Okay, guys. So first, let me introduce myself. Okay. So I'm Sirisha. I have in the Power BI technology experience. Okay, I have 7 years of experience. Okay, completely on Power BI. Okay, and BI technologies as well. Okay, I'm a BI lead right now, working on one of the product based company. Okay, BI lead. One of the product based company. Okay, so guys, let me introduce. Okay, now what is Power BI? Well, we will go into this. Okay, so first thing, what is Power BI? So before going this, guys, okay, I want to tell you first of all what is BI. Okay, why we need business intelligence. I will tell. Okay, what is BI first of all? The abbreviation for BI is The abbreviation for BI is business intelligence. Okay, business intelligence. Okay, see guys, I hope in your maybe some people are coming from the already computer background, or few people are not, maybe. Okay, they are coming from different domain, or they want to switch from one technology to other technology. That is also fine. Okay, whatever it may. Okay, you you will able to learn this Power BI is a one of the data tool. Okay, visual, we can say. I will explain you thoroughly what is Power BI, but I will tell you anyone can who knows basics of data. Okay, something, if you know about what is data, how we are storing the data. Okay, so then it easily you will understand. If you don't know also, no problem, I will explain you from scratch to end. Okay, like from starting to basics. First you have to learn the all the basics of the Power BI. We will cover all the basics, then we will go with the one by one with the real time what we will face mostly, and how to implement those concepts, and then one of the real time project at the end of the course we will do it, so you will able to understand from end to end the application, how we are using this Power BI, and how it is helps to the in the current market situation, and how it will be in the future. Okay, if you learn this course, what is the purpose of this course you are learning, and how it become next generation if I am learning this. Okay, we will explain everything in this today class. We will go through all the topic. Okay, so let's start with the business intelligence. Okay, so first of all, what is BI? Okay, business intelligence. In the name itself, observe guys, some intelligence. Okay, some human intelligence we are using to make company's business. Okay, to make company profit or whatever it may be, we are improving the business to the company to take the decisions quickly. Okay, to take the decisions quickly based on whatever they are visualizing a dashboard. Okay, I will tell you Power BI is a data visualization, and we are going to create different dashboards and reports using the data. Okay, see guys, in schooling days, whenever theoretical book, whenever you are reading a theoretical book, instead of that, whenever you see some pie chart, okay, or some graph, okay, you will understand the numbers easily, right? Whenever you are seeing a visual level, for example, if you are watching a movie, okay, or if you are reading a newspaper, so what you will morely accurately understand the story means through using visuals, right? So same way, using Power BI is a data visualization tool. We can take the decisions very quickly. Okay, instead of seeing the data in a Excel format, or seeing the data in a CSV format, any file format or something. Okay, because each line by line paper reading is very difficult, right? Nowadays, to read and take the decisions analysis, it will take a lot of time. Okay, guys. So instead of this, we are like a BI intelligence people. They will take that responsibility, and they will analyze the data, and they will create interactive reports and dashboards using this Power BI tool to the business people, whoever using that applications. They can take quickly the decisions. Okay, so let's introduce now Power BI. Okay, as I said, okay, Power BI. Power BI was introduced by Microsoft. That's why it was introduced by Microsoft. So we will call it as Microsoft Power BI also, guys. Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI. In the sense, Power BI is the definition of Power BI I can say. Okay. Power BI is a data visualization, and business intelligence tool. Okay. Business intelligence tool which helps to connect multiple data sources, and we can develop interactive reports or dashboards which helps to the business to create to take decisions quickly, okay. So guys, I will tell you one by one. Okay, so first of all, Power BI was introduced by Microsoft company. Okay, see, Power BI is one of the visualization and data analytics and business intelligence tool. Okay, same like Power BI, different companies will introduce different reporting tools. Okay, like we have Tableau in the market. Competitor with the Power BI is Tableau, and we have MicroStrategy, and IBM also one of the, they have own too. Okay, so like this. But right now, why we want to use Power BI only means I'll tell you. So Power BI was widely using, okay, and in the less span of time, like 2015, it was introduced, guys. Okay, that time Tableau came before only. Okay, but compared to now in the market, Power BI is more demanding as compared to other reporting tools. Why? The features we'll see in the later. Okay, I will tell you why we Power BI is mostly using, and in the next upcoming generation also, like in the future also, companies going to use Power BI with the Azure connectivity sources. I will tell you those also, how we can connect to different data sources. First thing, guys, so Power BI is it was introduced by Microsoft, so we can call it as a Microsoft Power BI also. Okay, and using Power BI, we can connect to multiple data sources. So first of all, ma'am, what is data sources? You have doubt. Okay, what is data source? See, guys, data. First of all, you understood what is data. Data is any kind of information. Okay, any kind of information we can call it as a data. Okay, any kind of information. Example, any real time, any something you are storing information. Okay, like you are storing in your mobile, there is a images, right? That is also one type of data, right? We are storing image kind of data, and you are storing some video kind of data. Okay, and you are storing some documents also, right? Some documents also, those kind of everything, any information, even my name, any name also, certain name. Okay, Sirisha, one name, right? So that is also you are storing somewhere. Okay, anything kind of information we are storing. Okay, for storing we required one source, right? Okay, where we want to keep that images, we are keeping in where? Mobile, in the mobile, where we are keeping, understood? You have a memory card, right? So the storage device we can, okay, where you are storing memory card in mobiles. So to store that data, okay, that we can call it as a data source. In laptops, okay, we have Excel is also one of the data source, right? So just example, I'm going to tell you. images, pictures we are taking mobiles, right? Okay, and we will store it as what is the purpose of we are storing pictures? To take our memories, okay? And whenever we want to see that, like a look back and get those memories, right? So like 10 years back, how we are looking, okay? And 10 years back, this day, what we are doing, okay? Google used to send that photos, right? And recap of that 3 years back, how you are looking 3 years back. These are all everything through using AI, it was built, okay? But those you are taking and storing somewhere, right? Either using Google Drive link or either using, you are storing some memory, okay? Something you are keeping in a one data source for this, okay? So that we can call it as a data sources, guys. Here in Microsoft Excel is a one of the data source, okay? Where we are keeping some data, okay? But that data in Excel file we are storing the format, okay? Format is different, guys, okay? Here we are storing with the rows and columns type, okay? The data we are storing in a rows and columns. But if you observe in mobiles we are storing the data in a image format. So, and in the video format we are storing the data in a streaming format. So the format how we are storing the data is very important. In the Excel sheet, most of the companies, okay, starts with the data in a Excel format only, okay, and then they will go with the data sources like Oracle database. Microsoft has their own SQL Server database. So different companies, they have their own databases, guys. Okay, now observe Excel. So as I said, Excel will contain rows and columns type of the data. Okay. For example, we have employee name, one column name. You join certain organization and you will fill this information, right? Your name and your ID, employee ID, and your phone number, something you are storing, okay, phone number, and your address. Okay, everything you will give here. So employee name, for example, take some person, okay, or Raj, or his mail, okay, his employee ID is 101 something. Some number, okay, some random number I'm going to give, okay. And then address. He's from some India, for example, okay. So where he's giving some address kind of, okay. Same way, we want to store in a organization, for example, in a company, there are 10,000 employees we have. So those data we are storing, okay, those data we are storing means every day, guys, some people are coming and we are entering this data and we are storing in this Excel file, okay. Why we are storing this data? The purpose of information is, okay, for the to maintain that employee details in the company level, okay, where they are working and for remaining like which project they are allocating. So something information we are storing in a Excel data source in future purpose or in the current purpose, whatever it may be, okay. But we are storing the data as a Excel data source. Now hope you understand what is a data source, okay. Now using Power BI we can connect to multiple data sources, guys. Now you observe Excel is a one of the data source. Same wise we have in the market different data sources. Oracle is a one of the data source, CSV file, PDF file format, okay. We have online, cloud based like Azure, AWS. We have different data sources, guys. But I will tell you in Power BI how to connect these type of data sources, okay. So just observe, guys, here we have a Power BI. Once I'll tell you in the upcoming classes how to download a Power BI desktop. And one more thing I want to tell you, Power BI is a completely free application, guys, desktop. We have a components in Power BI. Components of Power BI I'll tell you. First thing, Power BI desktop. And second thing, Power BI service. Power BI service. And the third one, Power BI mobile. Power BI mobile app. So now, guys, Power BI desktop, okay, it is a completely free application, means free software we can see. Anybody can download from the website, like go to the Google and search Power BI desktop, okay, download. You can directly download whoever having the Windows laptop, so they can able to download automatically and they can directly use it, okay. So once it's downloaded, it look like this graph icon, okay. So now I have clicked on this multiple, okay. You can double click on this. It will take little bit of 2 to 3 minutes for the first time, guys. You should not click many times because it will get hanged. So just click on and wait for 1 minute. It will open. I will show you how it look like. Okay. So in Power BI, guys, the development part is completely free. Okay. Whatever you are going to develop, design the reports, okay, and creating the using DAX language, you are writing a code. Okay. Little bit code is not code, we can say that is a DAX functionalities you need to learn. Okay. You have to write here one DAX language, guys. That is very simply already predefined functions are there. Okay. You just when to use, you have to understood and what will be the syntax of the function. That's it, guys. Up to here, any doubt, guys? See, for the first time, if you open the Power BI desktop, it will look like this and one pop-up window will open. You can just cross mark it, guys. Okay. So once if you open the Power BI desktop, it look like this. This white panel, white canvas space, if you observe, this is completely for development purpose. Okay. And you can compare Power BI desktop with Excel also. Okay. In Excel, we have different sheets, right? To store like a different information, we have different sheets. Okay. Same like in Power BI, we have different pages, guys. Okay. Page 1 for one development, page 2 for another development, page 3. You can create n number of pages here. Now, once if you open the Power BI desktop, as I said, you can connect to multiple data sources. If you observe here, guys, data in the home icon ribbon, if you observe here, this is completely for development purpose, guys. Okay. Excel workbook, we have Power BI dataset, SQL Server, okay, completely development purpose. So now, as I said, if you click on to get data option and click on more icon, it will show you how many types of data sources we can connect from Power BI desktop to any database. So observe, there is a one pop-up window will open here. Now observe, we can connect to Excel type of data source, test or CSV type of data source, XML type of data source, JSON files, folder, PDF, SQL Server database, SharePoint, Access database. We have multiple databases, guys. If you observe, multiple Azure we have, okay, and you want to segregate this all into different, like we have file format view. Files in the sense Excel file, PDF file, folder, JSON, XML, okay, SharePoint. And we have database also, if you observe. So in the database also we have SQL Server database, IBM, SAP, okay. We have multiple databases options also we have. Next we have Power Platform. This I'll tell you later, guys. You won't understand, but just we have the option of Power Platform also. Next thing, Azure. Azure Cloud data sources, you know, right? So Azure SQL database, Azure, these are related to Azure functionalities, okay? Next thing, online services. To connect to online base like a Salesforce, few of the online data sources are available. It depends on the project, guys, okay? In the project, they will give you once if you join the organization, what type of data sources they are going to use, okay. And in the interviewer also they will ask you till now how many data sources you have connected through Power BI, okay. But mostly in the training period we will connect to the Excel, and then later how we will connect to the SQL Server DB we are going to learn. Once if you learn one DB, it is similar to other DBs also to connect to that, how to pass those credentials, okay. Now hope you understood how to connect to data sources, guys. Okay, let me tell you, okay, how we can connect to data sources. Okay, let me cancel this. Now we'll go to the definition. As I shown you, first definition we will completely understand. Okay, so Power BI was introduced by Microsoft, and that's why we will call it as a Microsoft Power BI. And we will use Power BI to connect to the great functionality of Power BI is we can connect to multiple data sources, guys. Multiple in the sense whatever it may be, like it's Excel, online, Azure, cloud-based, on-premises. Okay, we can connect to multiple data sources, and based upon connecting the data, we can create and develop interactive reports. Reports in the sense, guys, we have in schoolings, right? We have these pie charts, okay, bar chart, ribbon chart. Using these visualizations, okay, we can create one kind of dashboards, okay. So that will help you to the business to take quick decisions, okay. So how we are going to develop those reports and how to create which visual, okay. If you observe, we have different charts here: stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, clustered bar chart, pie chart, okay, table visual, matrix visual, slicer, map also. Okay, we have different visualizations. But when to use which one, that is important to understand in Power BI. Okay, that we will discuss in the upcoming classes. Okay, so that's the thing. We can create interactive reports and dashboards using Power BI. Okay, next, that reports or that visuals, okay, will helps to the business to take decisions very quickly. Okay, so this is completely about the Power BI definition, guys. Okay, and then we have different components of Power BI. Those are Power BI desktop, Power BI service, and Power BI mobile. Power BI desktop is a completely free application and free software, guys. Okay, which helps to each developer. Okay, any user. It is a free software or application. So anyone who is having laptop, okay, who is having laptop or desktop, whatever it may be, can download and use for development purpose. Use for development purpose. So development is completely free, guys, for Power BI. But once you develop the work, you need to share that work to your clients, right? That sharing to your organizational level and that clients, that is cost based, guys. Okay. Once if you created a report and you want to share means there is a option called publish. How you will share your work means in Power BI we have this publish option, but as of now it is disabled because we have not created any visual. Okay, for example, we created some visual here. Okay, that will be enabled once the data is downloaded. Okay, so I will show you later classes, don't worry. So Power BI service is a cost based, guys, and it's based upon the which license you want to purchase. That we will discuss in the later classes. Okay, Power BI service is a completely cost based, guys. Next thing, Power BI mobile app. Like we can view Power BI dashboards and reports in a mobile view format also. Okay, that we can view once development is done. We can view those apps in mobile format also. We will discuss this in later classes. Okay, but observe we have the three components in Power BI. Power BI desktop. We are going to learn Power BI desktop end to end. Okay, because first thing, development only done, right? We can able to share our work to the users, and then we can give the access to them with the Power BI mobile view also, along with the laptop versions. Okay, so up to here you understood, right, guys? What is a Power BI? Power BI is a data visualization and business intelligence tool which helps to connect to multiple data sources. This point is very important, guys, to connect to multiple data sources. Like we can connect to data source is nothing but where Example, we discussed Excel is a one of the data source, and we have Oracle database, SQL Server database, or we have Azure based data sources. We have AWS based. Lots of data sources are available in the market. But as per the company standards, they will use different. For example, data size is low, then they will go with the Excel data source. But if the data size is huge volume, they will go with the some data base, either Oracle or SQL Server. That depends. Some projects want to use cloud based. That's their own wish. So they will choose any kind of database, means that is companies cost cuttings, everything they will think about it. Okay. So now we will observe this Power BI. Okay, what is the purpose of this Power BI? One example I will tell you guys. Okay, so Power BI is a, we can say, ETL tool also. Okay, what is ETL means? I will tell you ETL. ETL tool. I hope some people heard, but if you don't know also, no problem. E stands for extract. Okay, extract in the sense we are fetching the data. Okay, extracting the data, guys. Extract the data from data sources, different data sources. We can extract the data. T for transform, guys, means changes. How we can do the changes? Transform means changes. Transform the data. Changes in the data. Next thing, L means loading. Those data we are loading. Okay. So let me explain you guys. Okay. So before coming to Power BI, Microsoft has MSBI stack. That is nothing but a Microsoft Power BI, guys. Microsoft Business Intelligence. Microsoft Business Intelligence. So, which contains three components, guys. Like Power BI is a one single component, but old means in the traditional days we have MSBI that contains three components. Those are SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. I will tell you one by one. What is SSIS means? SQL Server Integration Services, guys. SQL Server. I'm just giving you idea about history. Okay, how Power BI came, how Power BI introduced after these tools. Okay, so in the olden days, like before 2015 or till now, also some companies are using MSBI still, but mostly now trending Power BI. Okay, now just understand SSCS is a SQL Server Integration Services. Okay, and same like SSIS is nothing but a SQL Server Analysis Services, and next we have SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. So we have three tools, guys. Okay, SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. These three combination we will call it as a MSBI stack. Okay, so whatever these three components we will do work, single Power BI can handle all the things. Okay, so now what will be the purpose of SSIS? What will be the purpose of SSAS? What will be the purpose of SSRS? Okay, we'll see. Now SQL Server SSIS is a where we can ETL do, like we can connect to multiple data sources, guys. Okay, SSIS is nothing but we can connect to raw data, different data sources. For example, let me introduce one example. Okay, see, you joined as a BI analyst in one of the organization, and in the organization one CEO, okay, company CEO asking to the business managers, like, see, create a one dashboard in our company, total female employees and total male employees, okay, and give me that report in a Power BI. Okay, they ask this. Now, what BI people will tell you, what BI people will correct is, see, we don't know lots of the projects we're using, and each project wise, he want the information which project, how many people are working, and in that how many female employees are working and male employees are working. Okay, just take an example: project 1, project 1, project 2, and we have project 3. Okay, as per the project requirement, they are using as a Excel as a data source, project 1, and project 2 people are here using Oracle database. Okay, and project 3 people, they are using SQL Server as a data source. Okay, they are using based on their usage stats. Okay, so if they are using these different kind of data sources, different data sources, now we want to calculate. Okay, we want to calculate total female and total male. So first of all, project 1, they are using as a data store for column wise. Okay, how they are using in Excel means gender, employee, gender. Okay, they are using this way. Like in that, female employee means they are writing like a female, some name, right? Employee name, they are using here employee name, and then they respective gender they are using like a some A person and some B person here, and they are writing name. Okay, complete names they are writing. Okay, they are using this format of the data, storing in a proper format. But in the project 2, as per the security, they are using employee gender and employee name. Here, if you observe employee name, they are using some kind of employee names. Okay, AA here, and then BP, CC. Okay, and here they are using format of binary 0 1s only. 0 means female, 1 means male, 0 means female, and 1 means male. They are using 0 1s way. Okay, and in the project 3, they are using different format. They are storing the data, employee name and their gender. They are using here AAA, some names I'm just randomly keeping. Okay, and they are using just F female, M male. Okay, F. So like this, guys. Okay, they will store the data different ways, not only single way. Okay, now my requirement is I will go to the project 1 team. Please give me the Excel data in your team, complete team information. So first I will go and extract the data from the P1 project. Okay. Next thing, I want to combine this data with the project 2 means first I have to shape it in a one format, right? Because I want to combine these data. Okay. I want to combine these data into a single format like this. Okay. Everything in under one column. Okay, I want final output should be single column as a employee name, and which is a one format only, either a female version completely, or I want either a male. So complete information I want, total count of this. Okay, count of how many employees, how many female and how many males. Okay, so I want some count here. Okay, for this count, first I have to shape it as a all in a one format, right? So for this, I want to replace in the project 2 data. Once I connect to this data, I want to apply some transformations, guys. Transformations in the sense what? Changes, like replace my 0 with female, and replace function we are going to use to changes in the data. Okay, 1 with male. So like this, I will change the format of each one. And here also F with female. and M with male. So like this, some transformations I will change to make the similarity to the all the columns data. So then I will union all the data, and then based upon that I will count off the all the female and all the male employees, and based on that I will create a report and dashboard. So this is the complete process, guys. Here step by step what we are going to do. First step is E. As I said, we are extracting the data, and then after extracting the data we are going to perform some transformations. Transformation in the sense either changing the column name or replacing the value with another value, okay, or combining the data from different tables. Table in the sense project one table data, project 2 one table data, project 3 one table data. So transformations, we have lots of transformations. I will explain you in the upcoming classes. Next, after upcoming done, we are loading that data into a central database. After combining everything data, we want to store one, we want to keep one data source as a central, right? So those type, we will choose it either Excel we want, or we will use Oracle, or we will use SQL Server. So based on that, we are loading the data into a one final data source. So based on that, we are going to create interactive reports and dashboards, guys. Okay, these will be the happening in each and every project in a company. Hope you guys understood, right? Any doubt up to here? Okay. So guys, today this is the little bit explanation of this. I will tell you how we can do the transformations in the Power BI desktop. Okay. So once we will connect to the different data sources, let me explain you guys one get data source how we will connect to. So go to get data. We have almost common data sources we are going to connect. That is first thing, Excel we are going to connect. Once we connect to the Excel data source, so I have already some data, sample data I have. I will show you. So let me open this file. As I said, project 1 is connecting to Excel means first I am going to connect this data as a orders table, one of the table, because we have different sheets in the Excel. Each one it will take it as a one of the table, guys. Okay. So this orders table contain the data. If you observe, row ID, order integrity, discount, shipping, we have some information. Okay. So let me load. Click on the load option. So once if we click on the load, the Excel data will store into the Power BI desktop level. Okay, now if you observe under the field section, we have orders table downloaded. The table name you can observe here under field section. You can, there is a arrow icon, click on this. We have the table name along with the all the columns data. Okay, all the column names will be visible. Now, how we can see data means, if you observe, there is a three views here icons we have. One is a report view, and another one is a data view, and we have one more is a relation model view. Okay, one by one I'll explain you. First thing, if you want to see data in a table format, okay, go to the data view. So now observe, orders table contain how many columns, and inside how what is the data. Okay, so row ID contains this type of information, order priority contains this type of information, discount field contains this kind of information, unit price. So like this we have in real time also we will get the information like this, guys. Okay. So after this connecting, this table only connecting the Excel. Now, if you want to connect to other database like a SQL Server DB, for example, okay, you want to connect project to in a SQL Server. You have to pass here server credentials and the database option. So then you will able to download that. But as of now, we are not connecting because of we have only sample data in Excel. But in real-time projects, you need to pass those parameters. But how to set up also, I will create one for you, one SQL Server DB, and we will create some sample tables. Okay. So this way, guys, we can connect to multiple data sources, okay, using Power BI. So how we can connect to using get data option, we can click on Excel workbook and upload from your local DB. Don't worry, I'll provide you the sample data to practice, okay, in the upcoming classes. Up to here, any doubt, guys? We discussed what is a Power BI and how to use Power BI in the present scenarios, okay, to connect to multiple data sources, and how we can make the interactive reports and dashboards. We'll see in the tomorrow class. Okay, after connecting the data, based on this data, how we are going to design different visuals. Okay, visual in the sense any graph, one particular graph we will call it as a one visual, guys. Hope you understood, right? Okay, guys. So let me tell you, this complete course will contains, okay, 30 to 45 days. Okay, mostly if we are very slow, means one by one understanding is taking time, means mostly 45 days it will take. Okay, so complete each 1 day hour, and from Monday to Friday only the classes. Okay, so each day 1 hour we can discuss all the topics. Okay, so by the end of the day course, you should practice whatever the topic is completed, guys. Okay, then only you will be able to understand clearly with the practical things. Okay, and each week, okay, I will give you some assignments to you guys, so you should practice those concepts, because based upon my experience, what type of scenarios will help you once if you join the company with the same technology. So if you face also same situation, you will able to handle those kind of problem or solution. Okay, you have to identify that. Okay, next thing, if you have any doubts clarification in the same class, we can clarify, or if you want to personally want to connect to me. Okay, and I hope everybody course content everybody got it. If you're not getting, please connect to the whatever they are provided the team in the chat box number, call them, they will provide you the entire course content, guys. Okay, so this is the complete course details, and in the end of the day course we will do one real-time project also, guys. Okay, this is the complete information. So let's now doubt section. We have 8 minutes now. Please let me know if you have any doubts. Either type here or you can unmute yourself and talk with me. Guys, feel free. If simple doubt also or complex doubt also, feel free to ask me. I can say anything, any type of information. Okay, ma'am, are you teach MSBA too? No, guys, I'm not teaching MSBA. That is different actually, because we required for this another 40 each course. SSIS will take time. SSIS will take time. SSRS also will take time. This is only for Power BI. Okay, only Power BI.
Hello, ma'am. I have small query. I joined in the middle. Sorry, so maybe I missed. Will you teach SQL as well?
No, SQL is a separate course if you want to join. Okay,
Okay.
not
Okay.
SQL, only Power BI. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Any doubt, guys? No problem. You can type if you have any. We have few for 2 to 3 minutes. We'll wait. If you have think about, you are feeling any question to ask me, let me know. But I am giving assure you guys, you will learn Power BI here completely end to end. Okay. So once if you learn here, you can able to solve any type of queries will come to you. Okay, in the real time or in the any kind of interview also. Okay, you will tell the answers 80 to 90%. I can assure you. Okay. So, but based on your effort too also, because you should practice. So just I'm telling and going, and then after that you are not practicing means that won't help you. Okay, because practice will be helpful to design perspective, to make the transformation in the data transformation perspective, and in the data modeling perspective. Everything you should practice. Okay. Okay then. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow class. Okay. Tomorrow is also one more demo session. Please join. Okay. So let's listen and everything if you are okay. Please next from next 2 to 3 days we are going to start the normal classes. Okay. We will start as usual daily going same times. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.